Welcome back. The holiday season is underway, and for the first time in 3 years, it looks like bigger family gatherings are back on the table.
Oh, we like that. The question is, have your feelings changed about what a perfect holiday celebration looks like now? Well, peak performance mindset coach Hina Khan says it's important to set some expectations for the season ahead. Welcome back to the show, Hina!
The pandemic shift the way people view the holidays?
Well, for some, it was a breath of fresh air. Come on, right? They didn't have to pack up the kids. They didn't have to travel. And they also didn't have to worry about offending or upsetting anybody because they had a legitimate reason.
Yeah.
So now they had this experience that was different. Maybe they had Christmas in their home, and that was something that they never did before. Maybe they lounged around a lot, and they're like, I kind of like this. I don't know if I want to go back to the way it was.
Yeah.
You sound like you're describing me, looking into my soul. We like to keep things fun here. So we've got a little game we're going to play, and we want you all to chime in too. So it's a little game called Cool or Not Cool. And I'm gonna go first, because like you've been describing, I've really enjoyed these quieter last couple of years. And something that Simon and I always kind of joke about is, what if we just went away one Christmas and we just remove ourselves entirely from the situation and we go on a little trip? I'm not ready for that. Every year I dream about it, but I can never do it. I can never do it because I just feel too guilty. But is it cool or not cool? Audience, what do you think? Whoa! Oh, there's a lot of cool.
There's some not cools. I mean, I say it's cool. You and Simon should have the kind of holiday that you want to have. But what might not be cool is, well, announcing it here. That may not be cool. Surprise! But to also, you know, you're packing your carry-on luggage and your family's like, hey, we can't wait to see you.
Oh,
so
communicate.
Communicate.
Yeah.
So you and Simon get on the same page. And then you rip the Band-Aid off and you tell them, and do not text or email it.
No.
Have the uncomfortable conversation. And I always say, Jess, you should speak to your family, let Simon speak to his. It hits a little different when the in-law is telling you that they're not going to be coming over.
That's good advice. Not this year, Mom and Dad, everyone watching.
Yes.
It's not this
all good. No announcement this year.
So we're staying here,
Yeah.
but what about the flip side of that? About, you know, people and families who are just like ready to party and do the most and see all the festivity things and just be all out there, and maybe you're not necessarily on the same page. So like, is being just peak holiday cool or not cool?
Oh,
What do you say?
Cool.
I know.
If that's what they want.
No one can make a decision here.
Yeah, that's
okay,
hard.
so here's the thing. It is cool for you to want it.
Yeah.
Not cool to expect everybody else to want
Yeah.
it. Right?
Loves that.
And so,
Yeah.
right? And when you're giving an invitation, don't give it with a side of guilt. Like, I don't know if this has happened to you where you're given an invitation, like, come, you never come out. We never see you anymore. So you can invite people, say, I would love to have you there. Invite them to say a yes or no by a certain day, RSVP. But then are you open, for all you party goers, for it to look a little bit different? Meaning somebody might say, I would love to see you. How about a coffee in the new year?
Yeah.
Or I'd love to see you. Could I drop off a present and we have a quiet evening together?
Yep.
So be flexible.
Yeah.
Loves that. Loves
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So, love that. We like that.
Thank you.
Cool. Okay, so I've got one for you. So we've got a massive Filipino fam jam, and it is back this Christmas for the first time in 3 years. It's about 60 people, and it's literally the moms get together, they run the show, but we have literally said, as the daughters and sons, we want to, who are we kidding? The daughters have said,
Realness.
that we want to take over. We want to take over everything, but the moms will not give up the reins. Should we just take over? Cool or not cool?
Not cool. Not cool.
Oh, that.
I don't know. Well, we're in a similar phase of our family too, so I'm gonna go cool.
I'm flip-flopping.
What do you think?
Because how is the younger generation ever going to learn how to do it all if they don't?
Oh, that's a good point.
I think you can't you do it together?
Okay, no, not cool. Okay, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Okay, so first of all, okay, your heart's in the right place. You're seeing the older family members putting themselves out, and you don't want them to exert themselves. But the physical toll that it takes is probably nothing compared to the emotional increase that they get seeing their grandbabies, seeing all their family. And see, I'm getting a lot of yeses, right? Right. Seeing their babies. And that gives them so much. But what you could do is help with the cleanup. So maybe you could help with the dishwasher. Although I will say, some people are very particular about the dishwasher. So you know, feel that one out. But you could tidy up, put the garbage out so that when they leave, the house is clean and they don't have to do anything else. But let them get the joy of that.
Okay.
One thing that we did this year,
What did you do?
we went over and decorated the house for them. Like we were gonna go have Christmas at my
that's
parents'
nice.
house, and we went over and put up the tree and put up the decorations
Nice.
to sort of like
Nice.
take some labor off them.
Okay, let's get to
Yes.
this one before
Okay.
we run out of time.
Okay.
Gifting is obviously a huge part of many holiday celebrations, we know, and it's common for families to give gifts to all the children in the family. And frankly, I don't know about you, especially now, like it's a lot. And the parents don't want all this junk, and the kids feel overwhelmed. But so if someone wants to insist on cutting back this year and says to you, like, no more gifts, is that cool or not cool?
Totally cool.
Okay, this is...
Just one, not two. She's like, give me the
Spoil the
present.
grandchildren. So I would say it is absolutely cool, but now it's probably too late because gifts are under the tree. So you've got to start the conversation early. You know your family when they start buying things, but you can also go to where it's going to be easy. I did this with my friends, and I said, what do you think if we don't exchange presents? And they were relieved.
Yeah.
They were
Yes.
like, yes, thank you, hallelujah, yes, please. So start there, and then also you could give suggestions to your family, like maybe gift certificates. They're into movies now. They may not know, but then you've got to walk the talk. Like, don't be like backing up the truck, beep, 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 with all of your presents.
Oh, there's nothing worse.
Like,
Yes.
you've got to be willing to walk the talk as
Yeah.
well. So that's what I would say about gifting.
Oh, Hannah,
Good
so helpful. Thank you. You got an invite.
61 people.
61,
Okay,
you're in.
okay,
You're in.
great.
How are you with the dishwasher? Just kidding. Just kidding.
Hey there, wasn't that great? Do you know where you can find some equally good content? Our YouTube page. It's filled with discussions, debates, and some laughs. Head there now, like and subscribe.